You guys may have seen this. You may not have. This was going viral for a while. This was Tim Walz talking about trying to be quote unquote funny about the Tesla stock and how excited he was that Elon Musk was losing money and that basically encouraging terrorism in the country. So let's just listen to what he has to say real quick here.
Saying on my phone, I know some of you know this on the iPhone, they've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping. So, and if you own one, we're not blaming you. You can take dental floss and pull the Tesla thing off, and take out, just telling you. Saying on my phone.
So really poor attempt at comedy. This is why you should leave comedy to actual comedians, because it just doesn't work. Like that was a brutal attempt at a joke to pander to people that think like you, to think that this is the problem. When you're surrounded by people that agree with you all the time, you feel empowered and encouraged to say really stupid shit, and they're cheering you on for it. So you think you're doing the right thing. And then we have this new Tim Walz said he's totally joking when he celebrated Tesla stock going down. Says Elon Musk makes him unhealthy. The comment came after Walz apparently didn't realize his own pension plan owns Tesla stock. I have to be careful about being a smartass. I was making a joke. These people have no sense of humor. It's not that you couldn't be funny or that clearly it wasn't a joke and that you're completely broken inside your head. No. It was a joke, and it's just people just didn't get the joke. That's what it was. This guy's the biggest moron ever nominated as a VP. Truly impressive. I got to tell you guys, the more I am on this planet, I try my best to stay as central as possible, but holy shit, the more I watch Democrats, the more I'm just like, I can't with these people. I just can't. Like between him and Kamala Harris, I'm like, do these people have two brain cells to rub together?
This guy bugs me in a way that is probably unhealthy, and but I have to be careful about being a smartass. I was making a joke. These people have no sense of humor. They are the most literal people. But my
now, mind you, he was making these jokes during the peak of Teslas being burned, Molotov cocktails being thrown at them, and this guy was a VP candidate encouraging people to destroy Teslas and making mockery and joke of it while that was all happening. I mean, context really does matter. It's not a great look.
My point was they're all mad, and I, said something I didn't, probably shouldn't have about.
Okay, so was it a joke or was it not? Because now you're admitting you said something you probably shouldn't have. If it was a joke, you need to own the joke and be like, oh, it's a joke. Now you're walking it back and you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said this. So you are now exclaiming that people don't understand your joke, and because they're too stupid to understand your jokes, that's why you shouldn't have said it. Not because you're encouraging people to do more controlled violence and ruin more people's Teslas. No, that couldn't be it. That couldn't be it.
A company. He is
agree. Someone in the crowd just yells, he's an idiot about Elon Musk. The dude that is sending rocket ships to outer space, trying to push towards something on Mars, running a massive multi-billion-dollar electric car company alongside other electric panels and other things. The Boring Company, owning X, like one of the most successful businessmen in human history. And people that aren't successful are just mad at him and they're yelling, he's an idiot. I mean, come on.
Agree. Probably shouldn't have about a company. He is agree. So I make the case. They're all butthurt about the Tesla thing, but they don't care the disrespect they have shown to employees at the Minneapolis VA who care for our veterans, and they fire them.
What the in the hell of straw man arguments have I ever heard in my what? Those two things have literally nothing to do with each other. Oh, they're mad at me for saying this, but they don't care about, and they pull some random thing out of his ass and throws it out there. Like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
I'm not, by the way, I'm not butthurt about his joke. I'm concerned that this is the type of rhetoric that encourages and enables more psychos to think that what they're doing is justified. That's a problem, because clearly it was empowering some people that really aren't able to think for themselves.
Don't care. So we will have the conversation about efficiency in government and about doing that, but none of us believe for a second they're thinking about this. Oh, we fired everybody that's dealing with Ebola. And then he went into the Oval Office wearing a hat. I don't ever want to hear anybody talk about decorum and respect or that. Wearing a hat, coming in there, richest man in the world.
What? So now his takedown attempt at Elon Musk for being unprofessional is wearing a MAGA hat when he goes to the White House. What?
Again, this maybe just me. If I'm the richest man in the world, I'm like out on the streets handing out the money. It'd be fun as hell just to help people out.
See, this is the problem with Democrats. If everyone's a millionaire, no one's a millionaire. And they think, oh, let's just give money out to everyone. Go to the streets, the poorest people, let's just give them all the money. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I don't know. You're just encouraging people to not do anything in their life. You just let them sit on their ass and give more money to people. Just give it out to them without working or doing anything. I'd love to see fast forward 5 years where society is at, if that's how you're functioning. Because I can promise you it's not going to be a very pretty picture.
Go help people out. Not this guy. Not this guy.
And these guys, this is the platform they run on, is if I had all the money in the world, I would just give it away to everyone. Well, I mean, one, that's probably why you don't have all the money in the world. But two, if you gave it out to everyone, how does that fix the actual issues? It just makes the money worth less because everyone has more money and inflation would run wild. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, again, I try not to be too political, but holy shit, when I see this stuff, I'm like, I can't with this stuff. It just, exactly, Kara. Easy to say and different to actually do it. Uncle Gus said, you ever hear about that rich African king who owned most of the gold, went on a tour and handed it out like candy, fucked the entire economy? Yeah, I'd imagine that would probably screw things up a little bit. Like, think about this for a second. Think about this. If someone came to you and was like, here's a suitcase worth with 100, we'll say a suitcase of $100,000 in this suitcase, you'd be like, shit, yeah, I'll take that. Great. Oh, by the way, quick little side note. Everyone else in the world is also getting this suitcase with $100,000 in it. Oh, well, that sure makes things a little bit different. Why is everything starting to cost more? And not just more, but a lot more. Well, one, because people are less incentivized to work because they're like, oh, I have money now, so I can just kind of kick back and not try to do anything. Secondly, the people that do want to get things now have money, so that would put the supplies in more demand, so the price would rise for the supplies. Like, this is like basic economics 101 with supply and demand. I don't think that some of these Democrats understand that. I think they're just like, if everyone just has money, there'd be no problems in this world. And it's like, that's not how you fix things. Remember when Elon was going on about if somebody could give him a plan on how to solve world hunger with his money, he would do it. Nobody was able to give any kind of ability or explanation for how to do it because money does not solve world hunger. It's getting people motivated to actually get off their ass and do shit, in my humble opinion. I could be wrong. But I'm just saying, when I see this kind of stuff, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. But then you see Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, Gavin Newsom, like you hear their interviews and conversations. First off, these people are so out of touch with reality, it's not even funny. And how they cannot relate to the average everyday person. And you think that their policies are going to somehow encourage society to push forward? I don't think so. But hey, again, everyone is welcome to their own idea when it comes to politics. And I'm all for hearing people out, but I have my own feelings on it as well. And I love to hear people challenge me on it, but they never do. They just get mad at me. No one ever wants to challenge me on it. They're just like, no. Here's why a basic income for everyone is a great idea. Okay. When you actually put it out and play that out, it doesn't work. It never does. I wish it did. Hell, of course I wish it did. Like, they want to make you out to be like the worst person in the world. They're like, oh, you just don't want people to have a happy life. It's like, no, that's not it at all. I wish just giving people everything made everything perfect. But that's not how this works. Kira says, I make over 3 million in salary in rubles. The number is just arbitrary. Exactly. But shout out to you guys. Let me leave that one there.